And the Oscar goes to Titanic.
Every year, there's that one film that gets all the Oscar nominations and leads the pack going into the award show. Last year, that film was Emilia Perez, I guess? Yeah, we don't have to talk about it. Anyways, in the nearly century-long Oscars history, the all-time record is 14 nominations and has been done by only 3 films: All About Eve in 1950, Titanic in 1997, and La La Land in 2016. And this year, the Oscars have introduced a new category, which is Achievement in Casting, making it even more possible for the right film to break the Oscars record. This year, there were 2 films that I personally think have the best chance at breaking the Oscars record and getting to a possible 15 or more nominations. And those films are Ryan Coogler's Sinners and Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another. And here's how they could get there. Let's start with Sinners and rank the locks, the maybes, the long shots for each category. Sinners has had a ton of Oscar conversation ever since it released, and what it has going for it is that it's a film that's eligible for a ton of categories, most notably Best Original Song, something that One Battle After Another does not have. So for my nomination locks, we have Best Song, I Lied to You, Best Picture, Best Score, Best Director, Best Cinematography, Original Screenplay, and Casting. These, in my opinion, are all sure things. I'd be pretty shocked if they missed on any of these categories, as they are currently heavy favorites. And so that's already at a minimum 7 nominations right there, so that's a great start for Sinners. Next in the maybe column, we have Best Sound, Best Costume Design, Production Design, Film Editing, Best Actor Michael B. Jordan, Best Makeup, and Best Visual Effects. I'd say for these categories, Sinners definitely has a good chance of locking up a nomination, but it could still go either way. And if the Academy sees Sinners as a Best Picture frontrunner, it could definitely get the bump that it needs to get all of these categories. One of the biggest determining categories will be acting, as that's pretty crucial to be breaking the nomination record. And this is something that Sinners doesn't quite have locked up yet. Even though MBJ should secure a nom, I also wouldn't be surprised if he gets snubbed here. Assuming that Sinners secures all of the maybe categories, that would put them at 14 nominations total, which would tie the all-time record. Now, to get to the record 15 nominations, Sinners needs a long shot. And that could be 3 possible categories: Best Supporting Actress Wunmi Mosaku, Best Supporting Actor Miles Caton, and the opportunity to get a second Best Original Song nomination with the song Last Time I Seen the Sun. 2 song nominations is definitely possible and would seriously help Sinners get to 15, but it's also a pretty populated category this year. Also, both these supporting actors were great, and I could definitely see the Academy voting for one or both of them, but considering how stacked the supporting acting categories are this year, it's pretty unlikely. So, with Sinners definitely having a shot at the record, let's take a look at Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another, which has so many possible acting nominations, something that could be its saving grace to getting to 15. Yet, they are not eligible for some categories like Best Original Song, which is not gonna help. In the locks category, I have Best Picture, Best Director, Adapted Screenplay, Supporting Actress Tiana Taylor, Best Actor Leonardo DiCaprio, Best Casting, and Best Film Editing. Again, these seem to be heavily favored categories for One Battle After Another and should be locked in, giving the film at a minimum 7 nominations. For the maybes, we have Best Supporting Actor Sean Penn, Best Supporting Actor Benicio del Toro, Best Actress Chase Infinity, Best Cinematography, Score, and Makeup. And to be honest, all of these are very possible, especially the acting categories, as One Battle After Another features an amazing acting ensemble. It's definitely what it has going for it. And if it does get all of these acting nominations, they'll have tied an Oscar record with 5 nominations for acting. And that's something that hasn't been done since the 1976 film Network. So for the sake of Oscars history, this would be pretty cool. So if PTA's film can pull off all of those categories, that would bring it to 13 total nominations. Still great, but they need 2 long shots to be able to break the record. And those would be Production Design, Costume Design, and Supporting Actress Regina Hall. I could see production or costume design sneak its way in, but One Battle After Another isn't quite the typical film that gets nominated for these categories. I mean, Leo was basically in a robe for the entire movie, so I'm not sure if that would score any points, but also, what do I know? The other long shot is Regina Hall for supporting actress, which would be asking a lot since the acting categories are already full with actors from the film, but it's a chance for it to score an Oscar record 6 acting nominations, which would be insane. So both Sinners and One Battle After Another have pathways to 15 nominations this year, and it'll be exciting to see what happens when the nominations get announced on January 22nd. Let me know in the comments if you guys think the record will be broken this year and which films you think will do best at the Oscars, and I will see you all in the next video.